Children, let us start Unit 12 of NCERT Volume 2, that is Organic Chemistry, and the chapter we are starting is Aldehydes, Ketones and Carboxylic acids. What are aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids? Children, these contain the carbonyl group, and due to this they are called carbonyl compounds. If I write the electronic structure, I can write like this. This is the electronic structure, and since there is a double bond between carbon and oxygen, and oxygen being more electronegative than carbon, the bond is a polar covalent bond. Now coming to aldehydes. In aldehydes, the carbonyl group is attached either to two hydrogen atoms or to one carbon and one hydrogen atom, a carbon being attached to either allyl or allyl group. In ketones, the carbonyl group is attached to two carbon atoms which may be same or different. If they are same, they are called simple ketones. If they are different, they are called mixed ketones. Lastly, if the carbonyl group is attached to the OH group, then these are called carboxylic acids. Now, let us come to some basic functional groups. This R, I write here, R C double bond OH. This is called aldehyde. R C double bond OR is called simple ketone. Is called simple ketone, or I can say symmetrical ketone. And if I write like this is called unsymmetrical ketone, or I can write it as mixed. I can write it as a mixed ketone. And then in the last we have the carboxyl group, that is R C double bond OH. This is called carboxyl group. You know that the functional group in aldehyde, this is the functional group in aldehyde, this is the functional group in ketone. And again I tell you, if these two are same, it is called simple ketone, and if the two alkyl groups are different, it is called a mixed ketone. Now coming to some very important acid derivatives of the carbonyl group. For example, we have here R C double bond OX. This is called acyl halide. X here is X is halogen. The next is R C double bond O C double bond OR, known as acid anhydride. I can make it a short also, RCO whole twice O. Now the next is esters. What are esters here? R C double bond O R C double bond O OR. These are called esters. And next one is R C double bond O NH2. This is called, I can write here, acid amides. I hope things are clear to you. We shall come across all these four very often as we move in this chapter. I must tell you that in the board examination, this unit will be of around full 5 marks. So prepare this chapter very, very carefully. Now coming to the nomenclature. How do you study the nomenclature? Let us come to the nomenclature of aldehydes. nomenclature of aldehydes. What do you mean by nomenclature? Nomenclature means how do you name the compounds. In common system, aldehydes are named according to the name of the corresponding carboxylic acid. We remove ic acid and we replace this ic acid by adding the word aldehyde. I have a very good example here. I have here the acid, acetic acid. This is acetic. This is your acetic acid. From here, I remove ic acid and I add the word aldehyde. This becomes acetal. This becomes acetaldehyde. Branching of hydrocarbon, if any, branching of hydrocarbon chain, if any, is done by Greek letters alpha, beta, gamma, etc. For example, I have the carbon chain length. This is the carbon chain length. This is the functional group. This carbon is alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma, and so on. I will give you one example of this, rather two examples, and one of them has been asked in the board examination. CH3, I write here, CH3, CH, CH2, COOH, I add here Br. Let me check here. Yes. Now, this carbon will be alpha, this will be beta, and this will be gamma. So, children, the name of this compound is beta bromo, BROMO, butyryl, BUTYRL, buta bromo butyraldehyde. One more example I will give you. The second example I will also give you. CH3, CH2, CH. See here, CH3, CH2, CH, COOH. I add here the methyl group, CH3. You know, this carbon will be alpha, this is beta, and this is gamma. So, the name of this compound is alpha methyl. I write here, the name is alpha methyl butyryl. Now I give you a second example. This is CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, CHO, sorry. CH3, CH2, CH, CHO, and this is the methyl group. Its name is alpha methyl butyraldehyde. Now, coming to the IUPAC nomenclature. How do you name the compounds, aldehyde compounds by IUPAC? I write here the IUPAC naming. IUPAC naming of aldehydes. What do we do? If we have an alkane, we remove the E of alkane and add ane. We add Here we get alkyl. So all the aldehydes we get here. This is the IUPAC nomenclature, and now I write the names here. For example, HCHO. This is CH3CHO. This is CH3CH2CHO. This is called methanol. This is called ethanol, and this is called propanol. I hope you are understanding everything, and I will suggest you to make your own notes. And now I will name one compound, and this question was asked in the board examination. It's a long compound. I write here CH3, CH2, CH2. Please be very careful. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, 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 and C double bond OH. Now here, this is your CH3 attached here, and here to this CH we have Br. How to name this compound? I start numbering the carbon atoms. When I start the numbering of carbon atoms, I give it 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. And I can write the name as 4-bromo 3-methyl. I write here 4-bromo 3-methyl. It is called here 4-bromo 3-methyl. You can see 4-bromo 3-methyl. And just wait. 4-bromo CH3, CH2, CH2, CH. One CH2 is missing here. This is 1 here. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5, 6, and 7. So it's called 4-bromo 3-methyl. And since we have chain of 7 carbons, 4-methyl, 3-methyl, heptanone. This is the Iupac nomenclature of aldehydes. Then, remember please, coming to aromatic aldehydes. Remember one thing, when aldehyde group is directly attached to the benzene ring, the suffix carbonaldehyde is added to the full name of the hydrocarbon. For example, I have this structure, I write here CHO. So it is called cyclohexane. It is called cyclohexane carbon. ये हो गया cyclohexane carbonaldehyde. Now, if I write like this is the benzene ring, and I add here CHO. This is called benzaldehyde. And benzaldehyde. This benzaldehyde is the simplest aromatic aldehyde. Now we come to some naming of, again, few examples of aromatic compounds. I write few structures here and I will give you the names. This is CHO, this is the benzene ring, and here I write NO2. How to name this compound? I start numbering the compound. 1, 2, 3, 4. The name of this compound is, you can write 4-nitro-benzaldehyde. 4-nitro, this becomes 4-nitro-benzaldehyde. One more example, I will write here, it's a long compound, OHC, CH2, CH, CH2, CHO. I start numbering the compounds. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. And the name is propane 1, 2, 3. Propane, please see here very carefully. Propane 1, 2, 3. Tricarbonaldehyde. Now let us come to the naming of ketones. How are ketones named? First of all, we will discuss the common system of naming ketones. How ketones are named according to the common system. In the common system, ketones are named by using the name of alkyl groups present in the molecule. For example, I write here CH3, CO, CH3, many examples. CH3, I write here CH3, CO, C2H5. One more example, I write here CH3, CH2, CO, CH2, CH3. Remember, what is this? In the common system, we call it dimethyl ketone. I will not write. This is called dimethyl ketone. Now this is called ethyl methyl ketone. I use this ethyl first because E comes first in the alphabetical letter. Now here both are ethyl, I can say diethyl ketone. I hope you have understood this, and now I will tell you some of the ketones are known by their old popular names. For example, dimethyl ketone is still known as acetone, and we commonly, as well as in IUPAC, we always refer to it as acetone. Some aromatic, coming to now aromatic ketones. Some aromatic ketones in which the carbonyl group is directly attached to the benzene ring. I repeat, when the carbonyl group is directly attached to the benzene ring, aromatic ketones in which the carbonyl group is directly attached to the benzene ring are called, right here, I am writing for you, phenones. What are phenones? I will give you several examples here. I write the structure. This is the benzene ring. This is C double bond O. This is CH3. Now, the name of this compound is methyl phenyl ketone. I repeat, methyl phenyl ketone, commonly known as acetophenone. Commonly known as acetophenone. I have one more example. The second example, here I take this benzene ring and carbonyl group, and this is CH2 and this is CH3. How do I name it? This is called ethyl phenyl. This is ethyl group. Ethyl group, I call it ethyl phenyl ketone, commonly known as propyophenone. Propyophenone. Then I come to the last one. One more example I will give you. The last one is, I am giving you an example here. This is the benzene ring, and to this benzene ring I again attach a new benzene ring. Now see here, the two benzene rings, इसका नाम हुआ diphenyl ketone, commonly known as benzophenone. Benzo, PHENONE. Now in the last thing, I would like to tell you, how do you name the ketones in IUPAC manner? What are the rules for naming ketones through IUPAC system? Children, in the IUPAC system, again what we do, we take here alkane, and we remove the E of alkane by adding on. This becomes alkanone. All the ketones are named like this. For example, I write here CH3CO CH3. The IUPAC name is, I have told you, this is called propanone. And one more example, I will give you CH3CO CH2. It's a compound CH3 CH2 CH3 CO CH2 CH2 and then CH3. Now how to name this compound? Let us start the numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the name of this is pentane. इसका नाम हुआ pentane. इसका नाम हो गया. The name of this compound is pentane 2O. Last example I will give you in this. Be careful with this. I am writing the structure of the compound here. Now in the structure I will write here CH3 CHO CH3 sorry, then C double bond O, CH, OH, and here it is CH3. I will number the carbon atoms. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Children, the name of this compound is 2,4 dimethyl. This is CH3, sorry. I am sorry, this is CH3. So the name of this compound is 2,4 dimethyl. 2,4, I write here. Long name 2,4 dimethyl pentane 3O. And one more example. You can practice it. I am giving you so many examples. You can practice it. CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. Now, if I start numbering it, 1, 2, 3, 4. The name of this compound is butane 2,3. I will write the name butane. 4 carbons. Butane 2,3 diol. Let us come to some cyclic ketones. What are cyclic ketones? In cyclic ketones, the carbonyl carbon is given the number 1. For example, I write the structure here. And I write like this. This is double bond oxygen and this is the methyl group. Let us number it. It comes out to be, numbering is done like this. 1, 2, 3. What is the name of this compound? This is 3-methyl cyclopentane. I'm not going to write the name. 3-methyl cyclopentanone. One more example I would like to give you. Here, this is double bond here, and this is the methyl group here. Numbering 1, 2, and 3. The name is 3-methyl cyclo. This time it becomes hexanone. I repeat, 3-methyl cyclohexanone. Now, sometimes we have in the same compound both aldehydes and ketones. Suppose you have one compound in which there is both aldehyde and ketone. How are you going to name it? I have told you, you must have learned in class 11 that aldehydic group is senior to ketone. So children, here the aldehydic group becomes the principal functional group and the ketonic group becomes the secondary functional group. I will give you one example and then I will stop. Just see here, CH3, I have the compound CH3, CH2, C double bond O, C. Now children, if the compounds contain both aldehydic group and ketonic group, how are you going to name it? Here you can consider aldehydic group as the principal functional group and ketonic group as the secondary functional group. Many times 1 mark question of like the structures have been asked in the board. I'll give you one example. Here, this is, I write here, CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH2, this is C double bond OH. Now see here, very carefully. This is your aldehydic group and this is your ketonic group. So we number from this side here, being senior, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, how do you write its name? It becomes 3-oxo-pentanal. 3-oxo-pentanal. One more example I will give you. Please follow me very carefully. The next example is Cs3. I'm writing a long structure. Be careful here. This is your CH3 and then CH2, C double bond O, CH2, CH, CH3 and CH2. Numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the name of this compound is 2-methyl-4-oxohexanal. 2-methyl-4-oxohexanal. Thank you very much.